World of Warcraft players are the biggest degenerates. Let's see.
Oh, uh-oh. The realization
Apparently,
about the WoW
there's been
community.
a whole bunch of drama since I've been gone. From people quitting to this 30 spam DMs I got about people who didn't go, to people lying about being sweats and needing to be replaced. Bro, I don't know what it is. I've been streaming a long time. I swear to God, I've been streaming, what, almost 10 years now. Right?
There's like the 5-minute section of this. I'm not gonna watch the whole thing. It's just like him talking about it as a baseline.
Years. I've played a lot of games.
Yeah.
Way more than League. So that means I've been with a lot of communities. Right?
Yeah.
Even the Dota community, even the Rainbow Six community, even the Overwatch community.
Oh.
Bro, these WoW community viewers, players,
Biggest
anything.
losers. Biggest
Twitch
losers.
chatters are the biggest degenerates out of any game category I have ever played with.
Yes! I've been trying to say this for years.
Technically, kind of true. But honestly, the more in-depth you go into a gaming community, the more degenerate it happens. World of Warcraft is pretty bad, yes, but it's not probably the worst, I guess. And it's most likely not even special in this regard. But any community that you go into at the deepest level is going to be very degenerate.
I think it's because WoW is actually a social game. I think
True.
that's the problem. So when people...
The problem actually is because WoW is an old game and it attracts a lot of people. So like one thing that a lot of people that are like fucked up and like neurodivergent in one way or another, they like to do the same thing over and over. So you have people that have been playing this video game for 20 years, and most of the people that are like hyper-focused classic Andys are, I mean, basically functionally brain dead. So big surprise that a game that's super easy with a community that takes it like it's some kind of like, this is what happens with any mono game community, is that being bad at the video game is being...
What the hell is a mono game community? Mono just means one, or in this case, I think he means singular?
being bad at being a person. And I think this is what happens with WoW too. Actual autistic people, yeah, no, like unironically. And they're like hyper fixated on classic WoW, knowing everything about classic WoW. And so when they see somebody who's not playing the game the way that they want them to, they just lose their fucking minds. And if you remember how when classic WoW came out originally, it was just so awful. It was awful. It was unbearable to be able to stream that game because of so many people that were like super serious about doing everything in this specific way. Yeah, it's sad. It is. It seems illogical to them.
I mean, if you're not doing something in the most optimal way, it is kind of illogical by definition. But honestly, this does not... That whole rant does not honestly seem as much as a slap on the World of Warcraft community as it's just Asmongold venting his own insecurities right there. Because, I mean, we're talking about a guy who actually used to be good at World of Warcraft like 10 years ago in an expansion no one remembers the name any longer. And I can tell you from personal experience, it is pretty hard to go back and play a game that you used to be really good at. Because Asmongold's like dried up. All of his achievements is, at this point, I think he had some rank 1 passes on like one boss, and that's his peak. And after that is like, oh, I was rank 50 DPS warrior in a raid 5 people did back in the day 10 years ago, which was, by the way, not even classic. And he's kind of just constantly trying to sit on these laurels that, oh, I was really good at the game, I know everything. And granted, he does know a very cool party trick, aka knowing which item comes from which dungeon and what expansion, but that's just a party trick. It actually has no real impact on anything, nor how good he is, nor anything. I remember, when did he play World of Warcraft? When did he stream it last time? I think it was years ago. He always got carried. Like, he is just a shadow of what he previously was, and even when he was at his peak, it was arguably not exactly the greatest peak. And in Classic, as much as I understand, he literally knows nothing about the game. He literally defends Pirate Software still until this point constantly about the fact, oh no, Pirate Software did everything right. Yeah, sure. Here's a mana bot that's like 50% full, and he's not using any abilities. He doesn't even have Blizzard rank 1 Blizzard bond to his hotkeys, but he did everything right. I'm Asmongold. I know this. I mean, that's kind of sad. Like, literally every single person who is currently a good mage, who is currently good at World of Warcraft, says obviously Pirate Software was an idiot. Asmongold's no. I am a professional Warcraft player. Yeah, this seems just like a bunch of insecurities that he doesn't, that he's trying to blame the community in Classic for not playing it because he knows if he actually tried to play it, people would just see that he's not good at all anymore.
People watch and they see you being social, they get super invested into it, more so than other games. And I think that the whole guild thing is like a super family.
It is.
Where it's like,
True.
they're not just people you play with them so much, so long every day. Like, for instance, we play in-game, we go out of game, and there's a Discord. And they're constantly, like, typing in the Discord.
Yeah.
So
Disgusting.
it's like, and they're on comms as well. It's not just typing, it's also voice comms.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And if their streamers, their viewers hear that, and they get super invested, regardless, this is some of the biggest loser shit I've ever out of.
Now, to be fair, Tyler's actually currently also not really commenting about the World of Warcraft play-it base as in general, as much he is about that streamers are degenerates in general, which is true.
Almost any game. Exactly.
Oh yeah, no, it's really, really, really bad. This is one of the reasons why I didn't want to do it. Because I knew the community that it attracts is just a bunch of fucking losers.
Yeah, all the other streamers doing this are a bunch of losers, true, Asmon, true.
So why would I want to do it?
Okay, people compare it to GTA RP.
It's
I've never
hyper-parasocial.
watched that,
Yeah.
I've never done that, I've never seen those viewers, I've never been there, but this is some of the craziest shit I've ever done.
I think GTA RP is a lot the same.
GTA RP is people just want you to do different things, and that's why they're battling. Well, same to World of Warcraft, because everyone wants to see something from the game that they're watching, right? So they're gonna get pissed off if they don't get to see it. It's a constant problem in every game for streamers.
I mean, at the end of the day, they're all... It's very unique, too, because it's not like WoW viewers, players, Twitch chatters. They are not young. They are not young. These are not 18-year-olds. These aren't 15-year-olds. These are like 27-plus-year-olds. That's
a little bit young,
shit.
honestly.
It is insane.
Yeah.
Roughly, I would say 30 is currently the classic or sod category.
I don't understand.
Well, the reason why is that a lot of people just play WoW. They're not even really gamers. They're just WoW players. And they focus entirely on WoW. All they do is think about WoW. And, like, you can see this in the comments. Like, the entire community is full of a bunch of, like, super sweaty people that are constantly trying to, like, one-up each other and prove that...
No, they're not. No, they're not. I have been in sweaty guilds. Well, not really being too much sweaty. No, they're not really. There are some, but it's not really special in that case. Again, it seems like Asmongold is just trying to find reasons why he will say, oh, I'm not playing this, I'm not doing this, because it's bad, because of this random thing I'm making up now. Okay, yeah, sure, there are people that are like that, and it's true, but those are the minority percents, and they exist in every game. Again, World of Warcraft... Currently, nothing special or unique about World of Warcraft has been said, I feel.
They're really good at the game. I think that's it. I don't know about Classic. Yeah, exactly. Just ask yourself what you're doing. Yeah, GTRP players love the drama. Well, the difference with WoW is that there's a skill-based component to it, where, like, GTRP is...
Is there? We're talking about Classic. Mages have literally a single key rotation. Rogues have one key and another key every, 30 seconds to press rotation. It's not really a lot, you know?
Entire personality based. WoW players, there's like a skill based and, oh, I'm really good at this game and I know all this stuff about the game. So like there's another element of like elitism where I think GTA RP is just people that are trying to like interact with a sitcom. Like that's kind of what the difference is from like a spectator perspective, right? That's what I see.
Okay.
So apparently, I have so many comments. So many people are salty. So
Yeah,
blah,
it's
blah,
weird.
blah 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 blah. It ends up that Vay just quit. Because she was getting hate. Is apparently what I've been told.
Yeah, basically what happened is that Vay, or I guess no, it is just Vay,
Who
because
is
she got her
Vay
name
Bay?
changed. Soda's girlfriend got put in the raid, and so many people were harassing her and attacking her that she ended up dropping out of the raid because they said
I'm gonna press instant doubt on so many people were harassing her. Claim? Okay.
she didn't deserve a spot.
Did she, though?
It's just, again, bro, like, I would not want to touch this community again with a 10-foot pole. It's just the most toxic, annoying, obnoxious.
What? What do you mean? So you're telling me Soda Poppin's girlfriend, Soda Poppin, the guy who made this whole thing, the main cheese, the guy who calls the shots, are people implying that maybe she did not, she got the raid spot because she's Soda Poppin's girlfriend instead of Marit? That's crazy! I would do the same, by the way. Most people would do the same, by the way. It's a completely normal human thing to do. Oh, look, I made this thing. I'm the organizer. I want my girlfriend in to play with us. Yeah, that's normal. I would expect that. In fact, if that was not the case, if there wasn't any favoritism going on there, that would be kind of strange and awkward, because this is completely normal. Favoritism like that is completely, as expected, normal. And yeah, people are gonna probably get mad about it, but is he really implying that there's no favoritism happening here? My girlfriend is not gonna be in the raid that I'm making. I can choose whoever goes and who doesn't, but, you know, I'm gonna be fair? No. Obviously, no. I'm playing favorites. Everyone is playing favorites, and everyone knows everyone is playing favorites. What are we talking about here?
Group of people that I've ever had the displeasure of dealing with. Like, I could deal with 1,000 mentally ill Final Fantasy furries.
Bro, the World of Warcraft thing really seems personal to him. Like, look at his face. Look at him. World of Warcraft community is the worst that I have ever dealt with. Jesus Christ. Like, relax. It's just a game. Insert nihilism, Asmongold, or something. You're kind of going off the wall.
Like, I could deal with 1,000 mentally ill Final Fantasy furries before I dealt with 10 classic WoW players.
Do I think that I would do that? Absolutely not. But not everybody is the same. My whole take is, bro, if I am getting hate,
grown man,
the haters. You know what I'm gonna do to the haters? I'm gonna piss off the haters, and I'm gonna stay. Not everybody thinks that way.
That's what we did.
Some people are like, "Yo, fine, I'm just not."
That's what Pirate did too. But then people started like trying to dox Pirate and like get involved in like his old personal life on like the internet.
He's still actually defending Pirate Software. Jesus.
They're like pulling up forum threads from 2008. Like they're trying to like find out where the guy lives. Like, it's just, again, you don't want to have anything to do with these people. They're fucking freaks.
Wait. No, this is all... Now Asmongold's just flat out lying. And I think he knows he's lying, okay? First of all, no one's really doxing Pirate Software. I have not seen that. I have not heard that once, that people are trying to pull up his address or whatever. Second of all, this is not just randomly pulling up information from 10 years ago. No. Pirate Software is a degenerate furry who doxes people, attacks people, tries to do damage to people, and needs to control the situation, and is an absolute nepo baby. Yeah, this is not like harmless information. Oh, 10 years ago he did a crude joke or something. No. Pirate Software literally doxed people. DDoSed people. Well, wait, the doxing. No, wait, mistake. I don't think he doxed. Whatever, I don't remember this perfectly. But he has done heinous shit. And he is still doing heinous shit. Just a couple of days ago, he false DMCA striked someone just because he could not be asked to care. Like, this is crazy. And he's defending him, and he's trying to pretend, oh, none of that match. Also, this has nothing to do with the World of Warcraft community. People just, turns out, hate pirate software en masse. Thousands of people hate him because all the communities he has been in end up hating him because he abuses his power, the little power that he has, everywhere he can. Yeah, like, why is he dying on the pirate software hill again, by the way?
And do you remember also, like, the same thing happened with Joker? Like, Joker obviously, like, now is...
No idea about any Joker stuff.
Kind of, like, he's a beneficiary of this. But when he ninja'd... So there was this is in Classic WoW. The original Classic WoW. So Jokered... there was a staff that dropped. It's called the Brimstone Staff. It's not even that good. It's not best in slot. Azursong Mageblade is best in slot, but he didn't even get that. Joker ninja looted the staff to himself, and he got kicked out of his org because of it. Like, people were going absolutely crazy because of it.
Well, yeah. Well, what are we talking about here? That's a justified thing to do. If you're gonna represent an org, if you're gonna represent something, you probably don't want to represent them as being a piece of shit. A ninja looter, if we're talking about Classic. Yeah. What is this example? This is a horrible example. Yeah, he deserves to be kicked out of an org. If he willingly chooses to ninja stuff and then is like brash even about it or something else like that, yeah, I would not want someone like that representing me. You're being paid to represent an org in the best light possible. Yeah, of course you're gonna get kicked. By the way, I know nothing about the situation, but yeah, sounds like a justified thing to do, kicking him from the org. Shitty actions have consequences.
You know what Joker said about Pirate? He's not the good example you want to bring up. Well, here's what my point is. My point is that it happened to Joker, and people completely overreacted, and they hated him for this. They were...
Why is that an overreaction? Someone's being a piece of shit. Oh, don't point out that they're a piece of shit. That's an overreaction. What the fuck? What? How about some accountability for actions? What is he even fighting currently about?
Furious at him for this. If you go back and you watch my videos, because, by the way, I defended him. I thought it was hilarious. But they didn't. Plus, it has the worst people. Yeah. Here's the thing, is if you ask 5 girls that play Classic WoW, if to tell you a story about...
5 of them are dudes. I think I have heard this phrase before.
Like, getting harassed in a video game over being a girl, you'll hear 10 stories.
Oh. No, different. Okay.
Involved at all. But that's like my whole mindset. But everybody differs. So whatever, bro. If she just, it's like these losers. I don't want to deal with these.
Yeah.
Absolute 35-year-old cringe kids. I'm just gonna dip. More power to her.
That's
right?
Yeah. That's exactly it. Yeah. At the end of the day, like, why exist in a space that is just hostile and toxic and unpleasant?
Why be a Twitch streamer in that case, or do anything? Yeah, I mean, why live? Okay?
Like, because existing to spite people is still existing in hostility. Why do you want to be in that? Why do you want to have that be part of your life?
Yeah, no shit.
That's why Pirate left. He did, and I think that he made the right decision.
No, Pirate left because everyone in the WoW community of the streamers literally fucking hates him. They still make jokes about him. I saw a clip from the OnlyFans raid about someone just calling a Pirate software out. Like, people hate him. Bro, Asmongold is so dead set on defending Pirate software. What is this? What the fuck? Well, it's called Night Media, by the way, if you don't know about it. It's the same reason Asmongold defended Hassan for all of his shitty takes. It's just how the world works.
It is what it is. So again, it's not something I would do because you dipshits.
Yep.
But yeah, and bro, it's not like it's really not. It's not like nobody's immune to it, by the way. Because dude, people can be like, oh, T1's chatters. Bro, go watch my VOD of when I did the Yamato punishment. What a disgusting.
Everybody is gonna have toxic chatters. It's not T1's fault. It's not my fault. I've always said this. You're always going to have toxic chatters.
Yeah?
I've been hating on the WoW communities for years. Fuck them. True, Nick. True, true, true. Pirate's a different situation, bro. If anything, he should stay. No one would have played with him. I don't think that people would have really given a shit. Here's my point, though, right? Is that I think that we can all agree that while Pirate Software could have been wrong in how he handled the situation,
could have been wrong, so he was right in handling the situation as he did. You're telling me? Okay. A good start. First sentence, flat out lie and mischaracterization. Okay.
the response that he got was completely ridiculous. It was an outrageous response.
Oh, what do you mean an outrageous response? Motherfucker talks big about, I'm playing a mage because I want to save people. I'm the best player ever. And when it comes to actually do something, he full-on fucking panics, refuses to take any account. Like, Asmongold doesn't even understand that this is about the fact that he just refused to take any accountability. Everyone in that group was, yeah, we could have played it better, I could have played it better, I could have done this, that, and this. Well, Pirate Software is like, no, I did everything right, there was nothing I could do, your calls were shit, your pulls were shit, your this was shit, I did everything perfectly. Yeah. Wow. I mean, this is the dumbest hill to die on. But then again, Asmongold likes those type of hills.
Like, it's completely overblown. It's like, you know what it reminds me of? Have you ever had a mentally unstable girlfriend? Well, everybody has. So
his only experience is with pink sparkles. Someone who used him for fame. And I'm pretty sure there's no girlfriend before or after that point. So, why does he bring up the girlfriend shit? I'm confused.
anyway,
Why?
And then you do something that, like, would, like, maybe it would be, like, disagreeable to her, and then she starts screaming and getting mad.
People acting like people. This is not just girlfriends. This is just a lot of people that do that. You do something, the other person doesn't like it, they say they don't like it. Wow. Not really psycho girlfriend shit.
Like, randomly? Or it's like, oh, okay, well, like, you're driving to a restaurant and you missed the turn to the restaurant because you were distracted, and then she gets really mad. She just
Why were you distracted? I would also get mad. Like, what the fuck?
wants to go home now.
I mean, no, that okay. Things that did not happen for 10,000, please.
That's the way it reminds me of. It's like it's just so irrational. It's so emotionally driven. It's insane, right? What the fuck, bro? Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, let me make it rational. Imagine you're Asmongold's girlfriend. You're using him to get your OnlyFans popular. After that, you're gonna dump him, and you already have Chad McGigadick lined up after him. Which, by the way, she did. No, seriously, Asmongold's girlfriend, Pink Sparkles, she left Asmongold, and in no time whatsoever, she was with a literal fucking bodybuilder, Giga Chad, fucking hunk. And she got pregnant. While with Asmongold, it was like, as much as I understand, no children, I don't want that. and then Chad McMegadick comes along and she's like, okay, time to put that seed, boy. And she's pregnant. Oh my god. You can't make that up. You really cannot make that up. Okay? But here's how you make this normal, because imagine, you're just using Asmongold, and it's like, it's time to go, it's time to finally go out. He's leaving his fucking disaster zone epidemic of cockroaches, and you're going to a restaurant. It's a completely clear street. No cars, no nothing. There's one road. There's one place you need to go. And motherfucking idiot just misses it, okay? He got distracted by thinking about World of Warcraft or streaming or some shit. And he goes past it. And this is like the 5th fucking time this week alone he has done it. Yeah, I'm sure you would be pissed. I would also be pissed. Like, what the hell? Why do you even drive? Ah, that's funny.
Yeah, I'm telling you guys, like, Anyway, so I had this exact experience. Yeah, and I can give y'all like 5 more examples, but I don't want to start triggering people's PTSD, right? And so anyway, this happens, right? We all know this happens. That's the way it made me feel. Because you're walking on eggshells around these people that are so unstable that you don't even want to be around them.
Then why did you have her as a girlfriend?
This is a social experiment. Pirate situation is completely different than how you're interpreting it. I'm sorry, but like...
People are gonna call this out probably constantly. Because recently he stopped banning people, and now a lot of people are constantly calling him in the chat.
However you want to interpret Pirate Software handling how he did or didn't do something in Dire Mall, none of that is... Like... You don't deserve to get...
It's hard to defend something that you don't believe in yourself. The pause.
Doxed because you don't take accountability for a dungeon in World of Warcraft.
That's called pushing the goalpost, you know? Good stuff.
That's mental fucking illness. It's complete mental fucking illness.
I agree, being a furry is mental illness.
Stop defending insane shit. It's so weird. Really, it's insane.
Damn, he's again. You know what? I welcome Asmongold dying on a Pirate Software hill. More content for me at the end of the day, and I enjoyed these things. But yeah, wow, fun stuff. Anyway, that was Asmongold. That was Tyler 1. You can tell. You can tell because his head is in the shape of a 1 slightly. Anyway, bye bye.